taking 2 tequila shots and like, tequila, who's got a big dick? Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marley if you are new, and if not, who do I think I am? I'm telling you guys, I'm in my old Hollywood era, baby. So in today's video, we're gonna just cover some topics. We're gonna have a little kiki, and then of course, showing you guys how to get this glam from head to head. Today's video is sponsored by INCOLOR. They have blessed us with this gorgeous auburn unit. I do love how this color goes into my skin a lot more. I definitely feel like it doesn't wash me out. Sorry, I'm like looking over here because I look so pretty. No, but all the links and everything will be listed below. You guys already know I have discounts for you. For the first like minute and a half or so, I'm gonna be installing the wig, so this is a good time to, I don't know, grab a snack, do your skincare routine, maybe clean up, because y'all know y'all bitches need to clean up. The vibes before I start talking your head off. So if you guys want to see how I get this glam and we hit these topics on dating and friends and how DragCon was, keep on watching. Alright you guys, this is the finished install with lace. I do have to say I did a really good job. My face is darker than the rest of my body, and also too, the sun has been shining, so I have gotten a little tan. That's why you see the powder is a lot lighter than my skin tone, but don't worry, I'm gonna blend it all in, you know. Little disclaimer for those who are new here. Also too, I'm so obsessed with like doing this little thing right here, but I'm going to put my hair out of the way and I'm just gonna do my base really fast. I feel like, you know, I've done my base so much on here. Why that gave me anxiety. Look at this fucking pimple. Literally, why does our body do this? It's literally ruined my life. It's honestly, because it's like, it's so, anyway. All right, base is all done. Pretty simple. My brows don't clock me. This one is clearly higher than the other one, but that is okay because we want sisters, not twins. They have 2 different baby daddies. Okay. So for today's look, we're gonna go in with the MUNSTAR palette. I'm gonna do Vamp Princess with maybe White Widow or something light on the eyes so I can do a red lip. I kind of want to do like an old Hollywood glam, but really vamp it up. So today's topic, we are going to be talking about dating in a new city, and I guess like what that's been like for me. I feel like dating in general is really hard, let alone in a new city, in a new environment that you don't really know that well. I think when I first moved here back in, I think it was 2018 or 2017, one of those, you know, it's a fresh 27, I'm, you know, in a new city and I'm feeling myself, And again, like I myself, I don't take dating that seriously. So yeah, I was just like looking to hook up, which I feel like a lot of people are when they online date. Granted too, like I feel like what your type is and like where you meet people. So I would usually meet people like at bars, or you know, when I would go to like music shows and things like that. And I don't want to say that like, I was gonna say, yeah, I choose the bottom of the barrel men, but I feel like the reputation for like musicians and artists is not that good, including myself, because I mean, I'm not a musician yet, but I am an artist, and I do, you know, associate myself with, you know, that type of crowd. And we have a tendency to, you know, we're committed to our art, unless like we're like deeply in love with somebody. It's kind of just, you know, I'm committed to my art, and you know, I just date around, or we find muses to inspire our art. So that's kind of like where my head was at during that time. But now that I'm 30, I live in LA, I live in like literally in the heart of LA. Yeah, dating has been it's just been interesting and new, because now, you know, regarding my last video, now I'm kind of looking more for a connection, and I'm realized like, wow, dating is so hard. I feel like if I wasn't who I was, dating may be a little bit more easier, because I am so eccentric, and I have a job and a career that I basically share my life online. I am like a full-time like model now, whether it's for other brands or it's for my brand. And a lot of men, even though they claim to like, you know, oh, I don't care, or I want a woman, you know, who's, you know, confident in herself, I feel like that alone is very intimidating. Also, let's just speak on facts, right? This is not me like, oh yeah, I'm the baddest bitch, but I'm somebody that when I go out, yes, I do get like harassed, and you know, people try to talk to me, but it's also like I'm somebody, when I go out, a lot of people look and stare. And even my little sister has told me like, going out with you like is a little, you know, it makes her self-conscious because everybody's looking at me. It's just something that I've gotten used to, and I feel like if you're somebody like that who's just eccentric looking, you kind of just, it is what it is. But I have realized like when I do go on dates with somebody who's not eccentric in themselves, and when I mean eccentric, I mean from head to toe, from like my hair, my makeup, my tattoos, my body shape, like that's what I mean, like an eccentric. And when I go out with somebody who isn't like that, they kind of notice that, and they're like, whoa, you know, can I deal with this? Is this, you know, something that I want? And I kind of just, even though they might not come out and say it, I think that it's something that I'm like, huh, okay, like, you know, like maybe I'm too much for this person, and I think that that is okay. I feel like when you find your person who doesn't give a fuck, then it's almost like a relief. And even in LA and living in Hollywood, I have yet to like, I don't know, experience that. Also, I feel like dating is really hard for me because I work so much. So I work so much, and I don't really go out to places unless I'm invited, or there's like an event, or, you know, I'm going to the movies, or, you know, somewhere where it's not like a place where you meet people to like date and like things like that. So that has resulted in me doing a lot of, let's add some purple. That has resulted in me doing a lot of online dating. And I'm not gonna lie, with Tinder, I feel like Tinder is the most ghettoest fucking app to find a date, just because I feel in my experience like that men are just looking for easy hookups. I feel like men are just looking for, you know, easy sex, easy access. It doesn't require a lot of effort. You know, you see something you like, you swipe, you know, you're like, hey, how are you? Da, 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 da. You meet up and you either hook up or you don't. That's why I'm so shocked when people are like, yeah, I found my soulmate on Tinder. I'm like, how the fuck did you find your soulmate on Tinder? I thought the consensus is that we're on this app for sex. Like, how are you meeting your soulmate when, like, I'm over here just hooking? Like, what? We are on this app for sex, okay? There will be no marriage here. No, that's me. That's the bitter me talking. I'm also at a point now where I don't really go to like bars that much because of my history of alcoholism and just, you know, letting the alcohol, like it's like me like taking 2 tequila shots and like, tequila, who's got a big dick? Like, put the radar on. Like, who's hot in here that has a big dick that we can take home? Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's not a good, healthy way to meet people. So yeah, so this was all over the place. I feel like I didn't answer the question, but definitely dating is hard when you are committed to other things. And I definitely feel like now, hence my last video, that like I need a connection now because sex is not something that I need. Loneliness is not something that, let's touch on loneliness for a little bit. I used to be lonely just throughout life, just feeling like I was the only one like me. And now that I know that I'm not, right now I'm just alone. This is the first time in my life where I'm like by myself. I've always like been involved with something or someone, or I'd lived with my family, I lived with friends, and this is the first time that it's just like me. And I've gotten to know myself better than anything. Better, like I'm at a point where like it's like, what can you tell me about myself? You know, nobody can gaslight me, nobody can, like, I know me and I'm happy with that. And I want to say to just all like the younger people, well, anybody, but I feel like younger people especially, because loneliness can be such a new feeling. And what I see in also other girls too is that loneliness kind of makes you desperate. And when you're desperate, you'll kind of accept anything, whether it's toxic or whatever. Oh my God, look at me. Do y'all hear me? It's giving therapist Marley. No, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All I know is my experiences and what I see throughout my life. And what I usually see is when a girl is really lonely, she'll fall for anything. And it makes you desperate and it makes you pathetic. And I just want to say that whenever you feel lonely, because what I would do is when I would feel lonely, I would, you know, like, okay, I need a hookup, I need somebody to give me attention, I need to be validated that I'm that bitch, right? But then it doesn't, like, whatever you hook up or you meet somebody and then they leave for whatever reason, or you move on for whatever reason, and that feeling is still there. And I feel like until you find that security within yourself, you find that happiness with yourself, I feel like these are things that we already know, you're not going to be able to fully experience a connection with somebody. You're not really going to fully accept someone new until you feel it for yourself. And I feel like men too, or just other people, sorry, I'm straight talking today, but I feel like other people too, especially men, they want to feel like valued, they want to feel like they're important, they want to be like that, you know, your reason for living. And it's like, no, I'm my reason for living. I'm happy within myself. And if you can't add to that, like you don't always need to feel needed. And I feel like that's another problem that I have dating too. Like, I don't need you, I don't need your money, I don't need you to do anything for me. I just need you, I just want your company. I want, you know, to see you happy. I want to help you, you know, to the best of my ability without draining myself, without giving so much of myself away. And honestly, I think I'm just too, I'm just too self-aware, self-conscious. Like, I'm not a dumb bitch. Like, I always used to say to like my ex, like, you want a dumb bitch, you want a bad bitch, you want a crash dummy. Look, all the trap bitches like you, and when I say crash dummy, I mean like you want a bitch that's gonna be willing to do anything and accept anything and let you go off and do, but let me be out somewhere and a guy approaches me and it's a whole problem, but you can go do whatever you want and I'm not supposed to say anything. That's crazy. Anyway, what is our consensus? Our consensus is that dating in a new city is, look, I'm not even applying makeup. Dating in a new city can be challenging, especially here in LA because it's very white. Not saying, I think we all know, you know, I do date white men, yes, but it's very just, I don't know, there's no, you know, I like people who are like cultured in a sense of they're not homophobic, they're not racist, they're not, you know, they know things, they're intelligent, they're knowledgeable, but also they also date outside of their race too. And I feel like here in LA, a lot of the white men here aren't like that. But anyway, but yeah, but I'm not, like, dating is just, it's not a priority for me. And, you know, if or when that person comes, I will let y'all know. I will, I really will. Okay, let me add a glitter really fast. Let's do White Widow and Carrie. I think that would be very pretty. Okay, so I'm just looking at my phone. You guys want a lot of business advice, so I'll definitely do that in my next video because I feel like, I don't know, not right now, not today. Like this is me working but not working. So I will definitely next video, because I do have another wig, I will put in, we'll do all business talk. Ooh, this is a good topic. Real friends and how the fuck to find them. Girl, when y'all let me know, because hold on, let me put my glitter on. So real quick, for lashes, we're gonna put on Siren. Oh my god, you guys, while I was like finishing up my eyes, the fucking, like the head of Hot Topic just called me. Just wow. Wow, she's somebody that, like, oh my god, like, I don't even know how to describe like what I turn on when I talk to her, because I just, like, what a powerful woman. Real friends and how to find them. Honestly, y'all, good luck. Good fucking luck, because these bitches out here don't give. Lily, I swear to God, girl. What? Say hi, mama. You want to say hi, pretty girl? It's not time to eat yet. I can't do this with you on my lap. Hair's gonna... I have things to do. She don't give a damn. Princess Lily, Princess Lily, MUNSTAR. I don't know who's more needy, you or Raph. Hey! Hey! Raph! No. Absolutely not. Do you know how expensive that chair was? Both of y'all need to leave me alone. Can't do nothing. Got two ghetto ass kids that don't fucking listen. Ain't that something? As hard as I work, like y'all literally shit in a robot. And y'all have the nerve to disrespect me while I'm working? Unbelievable. I got a good batch of Siren. I'm just gonna take Marilyn and use that as a blush today. trick is to take it all the way up under your under eye. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of blush. It's fine. So lately I've been wearing nothing underneath my under eye, and I kind of like that. It, like, I don't know, elongates my face or gives the illusion. I feel like Friends is like, oh my god, sometimes they can be just such a headache to have. I know that, like, with me and Morgan, Morgan, she runs Onyx Lash. Hey Morgan, girl, if you're listening to this, like, I really love our friendship because we have fun, but we can also relate to each other because we are both not only makeup artists, but we both run our own business. We're two, you know, black alternative women in this space where we're not, you know, we don't always receive our flowers and things like that. But not only that, but like, we can both vent to each other without taking on each other's problems. And it's so crazy to me that, like, now that I'm older, I am realizing how much people just try to put their shit on you. It's weird to me because I'm not like that. So when I meet people who are like that, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, I feel like it's really important to have friends that can hold their own. Like, it's one thing to vent. Like, it's one thing to be like, girl, my day is shit. This dude getting on my nerves. I'm having these problems. Can I talk to you about it without being a burden to you? Which is always kind of like, that's usually like my dilemma with friends. People see me as like this girl who's got her shit together, who's got, like, I'm rich, I'm like, I don't have any problems. And it just like, it's so, Lillian, it's so like, I'm gonna use this word, it's very dehumanizing, because when people see you for what you have and now who you are, you become a resource. Like, I'm not your friend. Like, you don't care about me. You just want what I have, whatever that may be, or you see me as somebody that can constantly get you out of your situations. You see me as not somebody you can vent to, but, you know, I have this problem. How can I get out of it? How can I, like, baby, you need a professional therapist, and I am not that, okay? I too okay, do I make this into a mole? Because that pimple right there is ruining my life. I too struggle every single day. Like, it's just so, it's so frustrating meeting people who don't value you. You know what I'm saying? And I've had somebody tell me, which honestly I think is a lie. I think it's look at me, that bitch is a liar. I feel as though people's perception of me when they, okay, look, let's say it like this. I am somebody who, I'm not gonna judge you because what you do doesn't affect me. You know that whole saying, birds of a feather? Like, no, you know, I don't judge people. I do let certain people close to me, but as far as, like, you know, you live your life how you want. You do what you do and I do what I do. But unless, like, what you do affects me over here, then we're gonna have a problem. But other than that, I really don't give a fuck. I'm somebody, like, I'm that one person that's like, hey, if you sell crack, but every time I see you, you're like, hey girl, I'm gonna return that energy. Like, I don't care. But at the same time, like, when let's say, like, we meet and we hit it off together really well, and I start to notice who you are in nature. I notice your spirit. I notice how you I notice how you handle things, and I don't like that, or I don't want to be that way, or I don't want to be associated with it. I'm gonna slowly distance myself from you, because I'm somebody that believes in letting people down gently. I will never be the bitch that's like, bitch, fuck you, you broke ass bitch, you ain't got, like, that's never been me. I will never do that unprovoked. Unless you come for me, I will not come for you. But at the same time, like, you've got to be self-aware and you've got to hold yourself accountable in what you bring into friendships. Most people will just drain the fuck out of you. And that just is what it is. And I'm so committed to who I am as a person, as an entity, in my career, in my philanthropy, in building up people and finding their power and finding their strength. So when I hear, you know, somebody tell me that, like, I belittle them, how do I belittle? Because I bought a new Alexander McQueen bag? Like, because I'm not, like, running around with the riffraff? It's so, like, ooh, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, like, it takes so much out of me not to be like that person that I just described. It really does, because I really could, but I choose not to because it doesn't serve me. Anyway, I'm not talking about what I need to talk about. My best advice is to wean people out. You bring somebody in, you're not vibing, you go over here. Oh, this is what y'all doing? That ain't for me. You go over here, and you keep doing that, I think, until you find your tribe. But again, I'm somebody, and my mom told me this when I did not even understand, like, what the fuck she was talking about. But she let me know that me and her, we kind of have this thing where we rock alone, and to other people, they either fuck with it or they don't. And it just is what it is. Like, growing up, I wanted friends so bad. I begged my mom for a little sister. I would go outside to play and get so happy when I saw, like, the other kids playing, you know what I mean? And I think that once I got to, like, middle school and I, like, started making friends, that was, like, my whole world. It was like making my friends happy. Oh, you want to borrow my clothes? You want to come to my house? My mom's gonna cook us food. Like, I was such a giving person, because that's just who I am by nature. I was such a giving person. But in return, in being like that, people take advantage of you, and they see you as a resource. They don't see you as, you know, somebody who goes through things. They don't see you as just a human fucking being. They see you as, especially right now, people see me, they see where I live, they see my car, they see, you know, my lifestyle, and they're like, how can I get to her so I can have that, instead of Marley's so fun, she's so cool, she makes me happy, she gives me emotional warmth. How can I value her and value our friendship? And until I see that, bitch, you're not my friend. Y'all bitches is not my friends. Period. I didn't answer. I'm not answering any single question. Okay, we need a lip. I really want to do red today. I'm thinking we can even, you guys, I think I have one Bloodrose in stock. So let's do that so I can sell it. Oh, I have one Bloodrose in stock. Oh my god. Oh my god, I still have to do my hair too, but let's do this lip and then I'll see what vibe I want to do for my hair, because I do have a photo shoot today. Do you see all the smoke from my vape? Oh my god. So ratchet. Where is my pencil sharp? Oh. Look, now I see where Lily get it from. You get it from me, mama. Demanding ass. She looking at me like I'm waiting on you to get up. So we are doing Bloodrose with Damaged Liner. What was I saying though? Oh, the question, how to find them. I think the best way to find friends is going places or even just like online, people that you have similar interests with and that you know that are a good person. I think we really need to stop with the clout chasing, because that, I have not seen one friendship benefit from clout chasing. You want to be around somebody that you feel that can boost you. You know what I'm saying? I think we really need to go back to, this person is a good person and I would like to have them in my life because they make me feel good, instead of, I drive a nice car, you're a bad bitch, we need to be friends. Even though like I feel like we do that in a joking way, but it can only take you so far. And also like when I first started doing makeup, y'all don't even know how many people, bitches that swore that they didn't like me, didn't fuck with me, was all in my face like, oh, can you do my makeup? Or I love what you're doing. I saw you went viral the other day. Like all that fake shit. I'm telling you, like a real bitch gonna peep that shit a mile away. Don't be afraid to question shit, you know, and get to know people, not even through friends, but with dating or whoever. Take the time to get to know people and don't be so quick to say yes. Think about shit. Think about, fantasize and romanticize what your friendship would be like with this person. If you see a bitch being messy as fuck, and you're like, oh, if she's saying that about this person, what the fuck could she be saying about me? Like, really, we're now at a point where like, you've got to get to know people before you let them in your life, period. But yeah, where to find friends? Like I always meet people at, well, I work a lot, so like at conventions, or it could even be like when I'm shopping for whatever, shopping for makeup. There's people, like I've met people like in line at the post office. Like a connection is a connection, and if people make you feel good and you feel safe around them, you know that you can trust them, then by all means, like, why not be that person's friend? Like, stop letting the superficial dictate your life, because I've done that, and where them bitches at? Where they at? Who y'all see me with? Raph and Lily, and maybe a few other, you know, people that I love. But with me, it's like, if I don't consider you family, and if we're not, you know, if we can't hang out, like one thing that I love about me and Morgan is like, it's not a performance. Like we can hang out and I don't have to be showing her on my phone and da-da-da-da. Like we can hang out and just be. And I love that. And I cherish friendships like that. I love when people can come over and I don't have to be like glamazon up. Like I can be wig off. Like I can be myself. Like, because at the end of the day, like the performance and all of that fake shit, all that shit, like you can't do that forever. And I think to just use people is so, it's just fucked up. It's so fucked up, and people aren't dumb. Like people are gonna know that like you're using them for your own benefit. So in order to find a real friend, you gotta be a real friend. Just be real and be authentic. Like I don't need, I feel like I've gotta like tattoo it on my forehead, like be a real bitch when you wanna fuck with real ass bitches. Because if not, like I'm somebody, once you got one time, like with me right now, my tolerance level, one time is one time. Let me put this lipstick on. One time is one time too many. You got one time to try to finesse me. You got one time to disrespect me. You got one time to try to use like all that other dumb bitch shit. Like y'all got one time with me. And I promise you, I don't gotta dog you. I don't gotta do nothing. Once I remove the access, you know that I'm done. Like honestly, right now, it's too many people playing in my face right now. Like this LA culture is so like transactional and like, hey, I want to be your friend, but I can do X, Y, and Z for you. And then when they don't deliver, they still like want to be all up in your face. Like, bitch, what? Like, I don't know. You know, I don't really claim regions, but bitch, I'm from the DMV, okay? East Coast, New York, like all of that, we're very like, I send direct hits. I either fuck with you or I don't. Any real bitch is gonna tell you that they would rather rock alone, be on some dolo shit than to be around a bunch of fake bitches. And that just comes with being secure in yourself. Look, like I've been told, hold on, I swear I'm gonna put lipstick on. I've been told by other African girls that I am not African enough. I've been told by other black people that I'm not black enough. I've been told by other alternative people I'm not alternative enough. I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not this, I'm not that. I've been a fetish. People just want, it's just always been some type of weird energy. When I do go out and I do meet good people, you'll even see it, like you'll see it, like I'm so grateful. I'm so like, oh my God, thank you. Like, thank you. You have a good heart. You have a good soul. Thank God. Cause I've done met some fucked up ass bitches. Just love yourself, be yourself. I'm someone too, I'm still working on, like even tonight, I'm like, fuck, I really want to see the Morbius movie. If Morgan's not busy, you know, maybe she could come with me, but if she doesn't, like just go by your, like do things by yourself and then maybe you'll meet somebody, you know. But again, that's something we can do that together. We can do that together because I really do need to not rely on friends to have a good time and feel secure in myself, you know what I mean? So did I answer the question? Anyway, let me put this lipstick on. I am having a blowout sale to make room for all the new shit that I'm bringing. So everything on the store is 40% off. So you can get this lip combo for literally, I think my lipstick are at like $9 now, which is like, oh Lord, it doesn't get any cheaper than that, honey girl. Oh, DragCon. Oh, y'all want to know about DragCon? That's so cute. So I couldn't get as many, can y'all see my boobs? I couldn't get as many like pictures and videos and vlogs that I wanted to because, well, for one, look, this is so ghetto. I had to use my phone as a hotspot because Miss RuPaul was trying to charge us $300 for Wi-Fi for 3 days. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna use my phone because I'm not like, I'm just not saying that I didn't have it. I definitely could have did it, but I don't know, there's something in me that's like, no matter the amount of money that I make and have, if it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna find a way around it. I don't know, maybe that's just me being cheap or whatever, but I was like that's $100 a day for internet, for Wi-Fi, just so I could use my cash. Please, I will prop up a few pictures. The first day, I'll see if I can find a picture. If not, then, you know. But the first day I was very stressed out of DragCon just because, what the fuck did I just do? What is this? Is this a curl? Is this a curl? Jesus Christ. The first day of DragCon I was very stressed out because, not to like get too much into it, but I hired somebody to do something for me and they did not deliver what the fuck they were supposed to do. So I was very stressed out, but I tried not to. One thing that I'm learning as a businesswoman is that boss bitch problems are boss bitch problems. Like, it's not a problem for my team. I don't need to tell them every little detail that's going on, but it's hard not to because we are just so close and I trust them so much, and you know, they like, I don't want to say I'm like their mom, but I'm definitely like big sis to my team. So, you know, when they see me stressed out and things like that, they're very like, what's going on? Like, what do we need to do? And I had to, you know, let them know that like, this is not your problem, this is my problem. And another thing too that I definitely want to say, like, I'm a modern day businesswoman. I am not a robot. I am not a white lady in a suit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the things that I know and learn and do and how I talk is just, that's how I get things done. So if y'all see me like, I don't want to say cussing people out. I don't want to make it like that, because I am very professional and I do pride myself on being very professional. However, y'all got me fucked up. A lot of people on the scene got me fucked up in terms of like how I do things and how I run my business. Like, I don't take this like so like it's blood, sweat, and tears in this shit for me. Like, I sacrifice so much. There's days that I don't sleep. There's days that I don't eat. There's days that I don't even leave the house. I spend like, whenever I'm doing anything that I do, I research. Like, this amount of sacrifices that I made. And not only that, but the amount of money that I have spent on certain things for people to not do what the fuck they're hired to do is honestly such a slap in the fucking face. I was venting to one of my assistants, and I was just like still, like, and no matter how much I plan things, no matter the amount of money that I spend, like, shit just still doesn't go my way. And it really is a control thing for me. I like to, well, you know, I should be in control. It's my fucking brand, right? It's my business. But no matter like how the time, the energy, the planning I like do, like, shit still doesn't turn out right. And I'm like, why? Like, is it me? And I'm like, no, these are all lessons that I need to learn. And I'm pretty sure all business people, whoever like do what they do, they run into these problems, so they know better. I know I'm like speaking without context, but y'all get what I'm saying. So first day of DragCon, but regards to that, like taking like all that bullshit out, DragCon for me is it's always such a moment for me, because it is one of the biggest conventions that like I've done or will get to do. Not only that, but like the drag community, the gay community is so like, they really are like family to me, and it's such a safe place for me. I had so many people come up to me and be like, you were the first booth that we came to because we knew that you were here. Like, that just means so much to me. I love DragCon too because I get to meet some of my favorite drag queens. Granted, these aren't RuPaul's Drag Race girls, but my favorite drag queen, drag entity, Louisiana Purchase, I'll prop the picture of us right here. She came to the booth, and when I tell you, like, well, we've been following each other, but when I tell you, like, from watching her on Dragula, I was so like, I mean, she's somebody I feel like we're kind of like the same, where her beauty is in her oddity. Like, she's such an odd beauty, and I feel like that's what makes her beautiful. And getting to meet her and her just, you know, like, we hugged like 4 times, like, because I'm a hugger. Like, if y'all meet me, I will hug you, I will kiss you. What was I saying? Oh my god, I don't think I know how to use this. It's not supposed to look like this. Did I turn it off? I turned it off. What did she say to me that literally almost made me cry? She was just like, I am such a big supporter of you and a fan of you. And she was like, nobody's doing what you're doing, like, to be black and be the, you know, the forefront of alternative beauty, and, you know, things are only gonna go up from here. And just that reassurance from somebody that I would watch on TV and be like, you know, rooting for her, and to find out that she's rooting for me is it's amazing. Because I am so isolated, and so when I go to places like that where there's thousands of people and I'm meeting people, it makes me feel so good. And then the fact that, like, it doesn't even feel like work. Like, it really does take me back to like Sephora and MAC days, where I would meet people and be selling other people's products, but I'm like, I know firsthand that, like, I made this for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your safe place. There was a time at DragCon, I had like 50 queens at my booth, just kikiing, chilling, like sitting on the couch, looking around, trying to like find, you know, find what the move is. And I really took a step back and I was like, wow. And it really is like, when you do a convention, it is like having like a mini store. And I was just like, nope, that has thrown any doubt out the window, because look at all these people here. How could y'all let this happen? Why does my hair look like this? This doesn't even feel right. Oh my God, please let my hair be cute. Was my hair cute in the beginning? You know what? I'm done. Let's see. This is a disaster. Okay, I'm just using Big Spray and Play. It's a volumizing hairspray. I only know like 2 hairstyles, so how this came to be doesn't make any sense. I learned in cosmetology school that it's all about how you mold the hair. So we're going with that. Oh my God, no baby hairs. You guys, who is this woman? Okay, honestly, we won't show that part. Okay. Yay. Well, we did it kinda sorta. Look, whatever picture I post and y'all don't see that pimple there, leave me alone. Oh, this turned out really nice. I was having a mini panic attack for a second. I actually like this part here too. I know this part will probably fall, but it's fine. All right, you guys, this is it for the finished look. It's giving Hood Goth, I Love Lucy. No? Okay. I really hope you guys loved today's video, but please sound off below whatever topics that you guys want me to cover or talk about. I can talk for hours. It's kind of tragic. Shout out to INCOLOR for sponsoring today's video, giving us these vibes. We love it. We stand. If you love this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hello. All the Glam Goth Beauty Glam that I use will be listed down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. Okay? Please, Lord, just love yourself. Okay? Fuck everybody else. Honestly. Love yourself. Choose good people to be around and just start from there, honestly. Because people are fucked up and they're crazy and they're scammers. Okay, but there's hope. There is hope. We've got to have hope, okay, because we can't look this good for nothing. I'm not making any sense. Bye. I love you. Subscribe.